EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Detroit Lions. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. The play fake. Here's Trubisky. Got this complete to Racey McMath. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And that throw there going to put him over 4,000 yards passing now for the season, maybe strengthening his MVP consideration.
And you figure with still a handful of games left to play, 5,000 yards is not totally out of the realm of possibility. The way he is playing, I think he's going to get there. Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. This defense for the Broncos, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
They go play action. Trubisky. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Felton. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Demetric Felton with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. Bridgewater on first down. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. Oh, breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A huge play there for Denver. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They run for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Julian Okwara able to drop him for a loss of a couple. 3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. He'll drop to throw. Out quickly to Jeudy. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And, Charles, this defense, they know that they've got their work cut out for them. Here's a quarterback coming off a game in which he threw 4 touchdowns. And they've watched the tape all week. They've seen it. But what can they do differently?
I think they've got to approach it like a pit.
And he's got his tight end, Fant. Touchdown, Broncos. Noah Fant hitting double digits It's with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. McManus's point after is good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Play action. Now Trubisky. Oh, he bowls over it. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line. Now a give, right side. Felton. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 40-yard line. On 3rd down, Felton. And the ball is knocked out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Robert Foster, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive...
And now the rookie's free. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Javonte Williams with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. extra point from McManus is good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here's Khalif Raymond to return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. These two teams all tied after one. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They go play action with Trubisky. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
On 3rd and goal, Trubisky looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. Looking for Hockenson, and he's got him. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hockenson with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask. So this defense, maybe a frustration penalty there with the success that he's had running the football in this 1st half.
Not an excuse to do that, but yes, they're looking to slow him down any way possible. That one's just not legal.
Bridgewater now from the 50. Rolling to his right. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Courtland Sutton with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. McManus's point after is good, and we are tied here in the second quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game. Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. 75 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for 1st and 10. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Felton again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Demetric Felton with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone. And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now Bridgewater. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 36. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage. Bridgewater's throw there, complete to Hamler. And all the way home for a Broncos score. K.J. Hamler, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. They'll run on first down. Felton. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
And with that run, he's already at 100 yards here before halftime. So if he sees the same kind of action in the second half, he could be on his way to a career game.
On first down, Trubisky. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Demetric Felton on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. On first and 10, Bridgewater. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to.
Looking for Hockenson, and he's got him. Touchdown, Detroit. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky. And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive as they take over here with 11 seconds remaining. Escaping the pressure right. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
Final play of the half, Bridgewater. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you on out to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
We're paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks. I I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
On second down, Bridgewater again. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Tough when their first drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Throwing here, Trubisky. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
A lot of deflated looks on that defense. It seems like they just cannot find a way to get a key stop on 3rd down. Here's another conversion, and now this offense, they're in a position to go up even further.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. T.J. Hockenson with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Lions add on to their lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Looking for Hockenson, and he's got him. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hockenson there to make the grab. And the Lions use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Seibert on for the PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Next to score, Lions 56, Broncos 28. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
To throw again on second down. Bridgewater. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Will Harris. And he's going to get this one. To the 23-yard line. After the interception, here's Trubisky. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Racey McMath with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm.